Next pitch misses way outside. Next offering is fouled back.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Runner goes again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Crawford. The pitch.
The shortstop, Brandon.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Kicks and deals. Misses outside, and it's 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The 2-2 now.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next one misses, and the count's full. And fouled off. And a pitch. That one to first, and it gets by him. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. And here is C.J. Cron.
The left fielder, C.J. Cron.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Righty to the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And now 1-2.
Man, just looking lost at the plate in this first AB. Some of those swings aren't even close.
Rip to third. Witt over to first. Cron retired. Brian Reynolds will hit next.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And misses inside. Strike two.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And here it comes. Good eye right there. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Left-hand hitter waits. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Oh, yeah. It just got out of here, and that gives them the lead. It's 1-0. And now Bader up to the plate. First pitch, not close.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone. Just a pretty thing from start to finish.
And the pitch. Up the middle. Toss to Pujols. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And first offering is fouled off.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Rutschman on to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Adley Rutschman swings through one there. Ripped to third and caught. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Kyle Tucker. The pitch. That one misses. 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. The pitch. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3-0 down. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next pitch has popped up. Turner in position. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The second baseman.
And that one fouled off. Tucker stands at first with one out. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And he pumps in a strike. The pitch. And that's outside. There goes Tucker. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down. So up next, Albert Pujols. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
In plenty of time to first inning over. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Christian Javier.
The pitcher.
The pitch.
Christian Javier.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. And the right-hander deals. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
1 and 2.
And a pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. Booyah. Trey Turner goes deep, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And now, Jeremy Pena. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. at the belt and fires. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Toss to Pools, and Witt is out. Brian Reynolds now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. And they add a couple more. It's 4. Ryan Helsley on to pitch here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And now Ken Griffey Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. So now 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And now the count is even.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
Bo, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
That term 5-tool guy gets thrown around like.
There goes Junior. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back. And now Nolan Arenado. Javier back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. 1 out. Brian Helsley getting ready to hit.
No pitcher.
Swing and a pop-up. Pena settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out. Here's some real power at the plate. Brandon Crawford grounded out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. Righty delivers. And it's even up. That's inside. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Bellinger up to hit.
The first baseman, Cody.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 2-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 3-2. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Brad Hand takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Christian Javier. Struck out swinging his first time. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And now the lefty rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Rogers Center, now the number 2 hitter, C.J. Cron.
The left fielder.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Way out front for strike 2. The wind of the pitch. That one hammered left field. Way back. Gone. C.J. Cron leaves the yard, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He's a guy who does it all. Reynolds tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Next one in the dirt.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
In the air, left side. Junior under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Next pitch just misses. 2-2. The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. And here it comes. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. And they're chipping away. It's 4-3. Base is empty with 2 away. And the batter now, Albert Pujols, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. The line to kick the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it is gone. Albert Pujols goes deep, and we're all square. It's 4-4. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
Bounce to the left side. Turner handles the chance, slings it across, and they get Arenado for the out. That's the inning. Back now in Toronto. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Joe Nathan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Tied at 4. And it's 1-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's a speed threat. Bobby Witt Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tucker drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Swing and a bouncer, and he grabs it foul. 0-1. Foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Got him. 2 gone now. So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy with light tower power. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. Turner, the lead runner at second. Pena at first. 2 out of the inning.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Jimmy Fox. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Chases that one out of the zone, and 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brandon Crawford. First pitch, and he just misses. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind and the pitch. And it is 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. And that chance handled. Throws to first, and Crawford is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat, C.J. Cron. And the first offering is not close. The pitch. That one ripped. Way back there. It's gone over the left field wall. He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. So 2 away with nobody on. Now here is Brian Reynolds. This guy has turned into a beast. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds makes the catch, and that'll do it. Devin Williams into the game, and he'll work on holding this lead. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Harrison Bader. Here comes the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. And a foul ball. Williams. He's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Now, Cody Bellinger. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Up the middle. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So the throwing error puts a runner at first. And here is Adley Rutschman. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Left-hand batter waits. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And a pitch. And that skips into dirt. And just hacking like he used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 gone. Here's the power hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. Late on that fastball. Kicks and deals. Hard hit to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. One down. And now the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Tom Henke.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The pitch. And now 2-2. Rutschman, the lead runner, out at second. Ramirez on at first with 2 down. Got him looking. Inning over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Pinch hitting, TK Hernandez.
Williams back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Trey Turner. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. Tucker settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Ryan Abreu.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Frank Schwindel. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader ranging back. And puts the squeeze on that. And a quick out, number 1. And now the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Abreu, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1 and 2.
Righty delivers. Got him. Now 2 out. C.J. Cron digs in now.
Number 25, C.J. Cron.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next offering misses down and away. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Pomeranz trying to protect this lead. Well, 1-run game. Now the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. That one missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. The tying run at the plate. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
And he deals. Stays alive. And now the lefty. Cron moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Reynolds batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The wind of the pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. So 2 down now. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one misses in the dirt. And the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Back here at the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And here it comes. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. And there's one away. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. Right-hander kicks, deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ball and a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95. The 1-2. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. And they boost their lead. It's 6-4. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball one. Lined into left center. And that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Back-to-back base hits. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Rutschman down to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Out to short. Turner picks it up. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yohan Duran. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Rutschman fires over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And now the 0-1. Good eye right there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Now here is Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Out to center. Reynolds under it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team.